Thank you, Lisa. We have no news media here today. Can we have a roll call, please?
Dean Schlotman.
Roll call, guys.
Van Dyne. Here. Ogalla. Pretzel. Here. Butler. Here. Newquist. Here. Balich. Richmond. Here. Parker. Williams. Here. Diaz. Winfrey. Coleman. Logan. Freeman. Here. Revis. Here. Mitchell. Here. Ortiz. Berkowitz. Here. Costa. Here. Trainier. President Mueller.
Here.
Okay.
Okay, we have a quorum. Did you need, I'm sorry, I thought you, okay.
Oh, no, that's.
Okay, great. Moving on, presentation of certificate of mailing and certificate of publications. I'm getting the nod from Ralph that that's been handled. Moving on, we need an approval of the minutes from September 14th, 2023. Can I get a motion?
Motion. Second.
Roll call, please.
Schlotman.
We're doing minutes.
Sorry.
That's
Van Dyne.
Yes.
Ogalla. Pretzel.
Yes.
Butler.
Yes.
Newquist.
Yes.
Balich. Richmond.
Yes.
Parker. Williams.
Yes.
Diaz. Winfrey. Coleman. Logan. Freeman. Yes. Revis.
Yes.
Mitchell, yes. Ortiz. Berkowitz. Yes. Costa. Yes. Trainier. Yes. President Mueller.
Yes.
And with what, 13? No. 13.
13 in the affirmative. That passes.
I know.
Okay. Moving on to the treasurer's report. Treasurer Newquist.
Good morning, everybody. Before I place the treasurer's report on file, I have a few brief comments to make. For revenues, September 30th, 2023 operating statements indicate the corporate fund has collected $13.9 million in total revenues, which includes approximately $12.3 million in property taxes, about $900,617 in replacement taxes, and $408,145 in licenses and permit fees. The remaining balance is attributable to other miscellaneous income. On the expenditure side, the district has incurred approximately $11.68 million of expenditures for the period ended September 30th, 2023. Approximately $7.09 million of these expenditures are personnel costs. The district has experienced a net operating income of just over $2.22 million year-to-date, including all budgeted transfers. Unless there are any questions, I will move to place the treasurer's report on file.
I'll second.
I know.
Dean Schlotman.
Yes.
Van Dyne.
Yes.
Ogalla.
Yes.
Pretzel.
Yes.
Butler.
Yes.
Newquist.
Yes.
Balich. Richmond.
Yes.
Parker. Williams. Diaz. Winfrey. Coleman. Logan. Freeman. Yes.
Sorry, guys. We're still on the treasurer's report. Go ahead.
Mitchell, yes. Ortiz.
Yes.
Berkowitz. Yes. Costa. Yes. Trainier.
Yes.
President Mueller.
Yes.
16.
Wonderful. We have 16 in the affirmative. Motion passes. Do you have any more to add, Treasurer Newquist?
No, I don't.
Okay, thank you.
That concludes my report.
Thank you. Moving on, do we have any petitions from the public today? No petitions from the public, okay. Next, we are moving on to the Finance Committee. Commissioner Richmond, our Chair Richmond, I'm sorry, take that over.
Good morning, everyone. First line item that we have up today is the schedule of bills in the amount of $1,180,408.22. And I so move.
Second.
Could we have a second to the
Oh,
third?
second, Newquist.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
All right. Next item up is old business. We have one item, the approval of tentative appropriations and budget ordinance number 633 to be placed on public display, and I so move.
You skipped item 1?
Good. Oh, it's not on my sheet. I deferred to your sheet as opposed to looking at, looking at my,
Excuse me.
I apologize. All right, so I apologize, folks.
That's okay. It's okay.
We're on the same one, right? Okay, all
It's
right.
just a little bumpy ride this morning.
Okay, so let me go,
It's okay.
all right, number one is approval of ordinance number 649, adopting 2024 fee schedule.
Motion, Revis.
Previous, Newquist.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Our next one, we're going to need a roll call because we've had another member enter the room, so just to let you guys know. Now we're on number 2.
Okay, so next item up is approval of tentative appropriations and budget ordinance number 633 to be placed on public display, and I so move.
Second, Nuke.
Roll call.
Yeah, we need a roll call because Steve entered the room.
Okay. Dean Schlotman.
Yes.
Van Dyne.
Yes.
Ogala.
Yes.
Pretzel.
Yes.
Butler.
Yes.
Newquist.
Yes.
Balich. Richmond.
Yes.
Parker. Williams. Diaz. Winfrey. Coleman. Logan. Freeman. Revis.
Yes.
Mitchell, yes. Ortiz.
Yes.
Berkowitz.
Yes.
Costa. Trainier.
Yes.
President Mueller.
Yes.
17 in the affirmative.
17 in the affirmative, motion passes.
18.
18 in the affirmative, I apologize. Motion passes.
All right. Third item up is review proposed 2023 levies and consideration authorizing staff to prepare the final ordinances, and I so move.
You don't need a motion.
Previous, Newquist.
Are you going to review something? Hold on. No. Yeah. There's no need for a motion on the review. There's no need for a motion.
There is no need?
No.
Okay,
Okay,
Review of the proposed levies,
okay,
all right.
right?
yeah,
We're not
If you
approving
say so.
anything? Okay.
okay,
We're not.
Okay,
okay.
all right.
So is that discussion item? Should we discuss it? Can we have a discussion? Yeah.
No, we were just making motions on that as our attorney stated that we did not need to vote on this. And so that's why we stopped in the middle up here. What was the question? Was there a question?
Yeah, I thought it was a slide with the levies on it, and it disappeared.
Oh, okay.
I was asking if it were supposed to be up. I was just looking.
Only if you all wanted a presentation.
Do you want a presentation on that?
I just wanted to look at the levies.
So there's your tax rate in 2022 was .1257. The new tax rate based on the revised estimates. Sorry, based
Do you
on
have
the
your
revised.
microphone on?
Yeah, I do now. So I'll start over. The 2022 tax rate was .1257. The 2023 tax rate as proposed is .1167, which is a 6.86 reduction in the tax rate. Commissioner Ogala had requested some information on the new construction value from last year as opposed to this year. Those two numbers are there. They're very close to each other. However, 2023 is estimated at a 1.17% reduction. If you look at the levies, and again, this is a comparable on a $250,000 house, there is a savings with the proposed budget of $6.70 to that taxpayer. The 2022 and 2023 levies are listed at the bottom of the page there. The 2023 levy is actually slightly lower, about $37,000 lower than the 2022 levy.
Okay, Member Trenier, I saw your hand go up earlier, and then I see Julie raising her hand over there. So if you guys want to go in that order, and then Steve.
I just had a question. I don't know why, but I thought we were going to be voting on the final ordinance today for the levies. Does that mean next month we'll vote on both the levy and the budget at the same time?
That is correct.
Okay, thank you.
Julie?
Ralph, I have a question about the new construction. So what I wonder is, how do we really, 2023 isn't over yet, so that number, is that based on what type of reporting?
That's based on, that comes from the county. And so that's based on what they've received so far, what they know so far, and what they are projecting into the latter part of this month. They finalize those numbers actually in May of next year. So that levy could go up a little bit, or I'm sorry, new construction could go up a little bit or down a little bit. Our
So-
levy, though, would not change. So once you approve the levies in November, you've pegged that number, 0.11, whatever I said it was, 1167, that's pegged. So if new construction goes way up and we underestimate it, it just means we didn't capture it all.
Well, here's what I don't quite believe about that number. So that projection for 2023 is lower than 2022. But I can tell you, in our district, we have more multifamily and developments going in now that I can't see in our district where we would have a reduction. If anything, the growth is ridiculous. I mean, a lot of people are not happy with these big developments, and these are large developments. So I just think that at least where my district is, our construction in 2023 far exceeds what was happening in 2022, and they're not even done.
Right.
So,
All I can say to that is, this is the process
county.
that we use each
And-
year, and we're at the mercy of the
Of what the
information,
county
what the
tells
county
you.
tells us. And so they will use that same number when they're estimating their budget and new construction.
okay, thank you.
I think it's also important to point out what's happening in our district isn't necessarily happening in the other districts. So we could be, excuse me, no, you don't have permission to speak right now. I have the floor. What's happening in our district is not happening in all the districts. So oftentimes, this is a view of, a 700,000 people county, not just our, 60,000 people up north. So I understand that we may not agree with the numbers, but they are what they are. We don't get to change them. Steve, did you have something you wanted to say?
When we're considering the levy and the budget and stuff, I've said it at the county board section, and so everybody's already heard me, but it's important that you guys do. The rest of the world outside of government is in bad shape. Everybody's suffering, they can't pay there's a lot of people that can't pay their bills, and a lot of people are living week to week and running short of money. And next year, I believe somewhere in the first quarter, maybe the second quarter, we're going to end up in a recession. The tax bills next year are going to be outrageous because all those increases that you saw in the mail from your assessors is going to hit next year. So the people that are hurting now have to cut their belt. They got to cut back pretty bad. So, what I look at it like this, if people got to cut back, and now they really have to cut back bad. why shouldn't government come back? So what do? We stop doing, we don't want to be getting rid of our employees or cutting their pay or none of that. But what we should be looking at is not doing as many projects. Back off of projects so we can get it down to 0 or less. So we don't, I know we had an argument, I always fight about burning. We spend a lot of money on burning, but maybe we should not burn for a year. Or maybe we shouldn't go fix something in a building to make it nicer for a year. You know, put this stuff off and so that we don't have to raise the levy at all. And I get it, you know, we're trying to make a beautiful, nice forest preserve. And that costs a lot of money. It costs a lot of money to maintain. But at the same time, you got to look at the taxpayers that are paying now. I mean, some people, especially older people that are in a donut hole, I talk about that all the time, but people that run out of their insurance, their Medicare insurance, because they went over the amount they're allowed, you know, where do they get money? Because everything went up. I mean, you go buy anything in the store, it's doubled or tripled. You go get gas, it's doubled or tripled. And we're affected just like people, but we don't cut, we raise taxes. They cut, they have to cut something. And so, you know, that's why I'm saying that we should be looking at cutting some of our projects down, not doing them. We, you know, like I suggested at the county board, we own the Pace building, we got it for $1, but instead of fixing it, just leave it alone. We save $5 million. I mean, it's easier just to eliminate some projects than to eliminate services or pay or things like that. And some of the projects, like if we don't burn this year, we burn next year. We skip a year. It's not going to make that much difference. It's still going to get burned. You know, so, I mean, I'm looking at it like we've got to do something because it's a horrible time right now. And it's going to get worse. And I don't want to see people suffering because we want to, you know, the mantra is if we don't supply the background for to help all these people that are suffering, who will? Well, we're causing the suffering, even though it don't sound like a lot of money. You know, when you break it down per house and per week or whatever, it doesn't seem like a lot, but the people, it is a lot. And so I'm just asking that we try to come up with something for this levy and budget where we eliminate a lot of the unnecessary projects, try to get it down to a 0 or a negative levy. Thank you.
Member Van Dyne, you had your light on.
Yep.
Sherry, you did too. I'm not sure if that's from earlier or not.
Thank you,
It
Meta.
is.
I can definitely appreciate trying to save taxpayer dollars. I mean, everyone here on this board tries to look at that, and that should be like one of the main goals that we have. Two things that I would just like to bring up. If we go from 4% to even 0, I mean, 4%, we're saving the taxpayer $6.70 for a $250,000 house. If we even go to 0, you might be saving, I'm going to guess because it's not up there, maybe $8 or $9 per household. That, you know, that couple dollars doesn't seem like a lot to me. What does seem a lot to me is if we do not do any maintenance on certain things, if we don't burn and we let it go a year, if we don't fix the pump on this certain motor, you know, we don't do preventative maintenance on a lot of these things, it's going to end up costing us a lot more in the long run. So I look at it a little bit different. Just wanted to make those two statements. Thank you.
Thank you. Member Freeman?
Good morning. So about a year ago, our furnace at my house went on the fritz. Called a guy in, $10,000 to get a new furnace. We decided we were going to save some money. Well, personally, save money so we could buy this furnace instead of taking out, you know, their interest, because Dave Ramsey says you should never pay interest on things that you can save money for. And about 6 months ago, my wall oven unit went out. And then my stovetop range decided it's going to fit. And so now we have two things. and then my cabinets start falling apart. And that's just at my house. You know, we won't talk about the, 1978 wallpaper that I still have to look at in my kitchen. We're talking about a forest preserve. And I have to echo what Joe said. It's kind of like saving for that furnace, and then the next year you got this next thing and this next thing, and they just keep getting bigger. It's like a snowball effect. If we don't take care of this, mulch next year, it's going to have so many weeds and so many problems because we didn't take care of it last year. I can tell you that because it's a problem outside my house because we were saving for a furnace. But that's another story. I think that, to say that we can just cut doing things is not the right approach. Looking at this, you went with a great loss. It was the one projected 4 million. This one is projecting just, 10,000, 50,000, whatever. Something had to be cut then. So I'm just curious, at what point are we going to be falling behind? And I don't want to see that happen. So the question is what's the minimum we can have to make it so that we don't fall behind and that we can maintain and still provide to our constituents?
I thought I saw somebody else raise their hand, but maybe I was wrong. Okay. Oh, Member Butler. Please turn your mic on.
I'm sorry. When it says cost savings to taxpayer, it just got a little confusing for me. Is that $6.70 a year, or is that a month or a week, or what is that?
So what you have there at the top, the 2022 Forest Preserve levy cost was $103.95 on a $250,000 house. Again, I used my house, which was, it's situated in a municipality and all those things, so take into consideration that caveat. If nothing changed, applying this year's proposed or 2023's proposed levy, that price would be $97.25, which would be a reduction of $6.70 on my tax bill.
Okay, so you add them together, and that's what the old one was, but if we went with that percentage, then the 97.25 is what it is.
Correct.
Okay, just,
So it's less than last year, Mr. Butler.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Ralph's exercise of using his own house because then I went home and looked at mine to use my own house. So it was a fun math exercise for anyone who needs a refresher. Okay. So moving on, we didn't need any votes on this, so no other questions? Okay, if you have any other,
Nope.
go ahead,
I just
Chair. I
have,
was going to
one
say, if
last
there's any
thing.
other questions, you can ask the chair or.
Yeah, no, and
All
I
for
noticed
it.
the difference in the wording, approval, and review, so thank you very much for I appreciate it. So last thing I've got is our next meeting is Thursday, November 2nd, 2023, immediately following the Operations Committee meeting, but no earlier than 9:15 a.m. here at the county building here in Joliet. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair Richmond. Moving on to the Operations Committee, Chair Van Dyne.
Thank you, and good morning again. The Operations Committee has quite a few items to consider this morning. Starting with number 1, award a contract to purchase 2 2024 Dodge Ram 1500 hybrid crew cab pickup trucks in the amount of $80,627.16 from National Auto Fleet Group of Watsonville, California. And this uses our Sourcewell contract number 091521-NAF. Committee recommendation was 7-0, and I would like to make that motion.
Second, Freeman.
Okay, we need a roll call vote since we had another member join us. Since it's on the floor, I'm sorry, you had a question, Member Butler. Go ahead. Please turn on your mic.
so that's $40,313.50 per vehicle? So that's a
I'd
total
have to do
amount.
the math.
But I mean, it's 80,000 for two vehicles, right?
So 40-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll call, please.
Dean Schlotman. Van Dyne.
Yes.
Ogala. Pretzel. Butler. Newquist. Balich. Richmond. Parker. Williams. Diaz. Winfrey. Coleman. Logan. Freeman. Revis. Mitchell, yes. Ortiz. Berkowitz. Costa. Trainier. President Mueller.
Yes.
With that, we have 18 in the affirmative.
18, the affirmative motion passes.
All right, number 2, award a contract in the amount of $181,750 to Homer Tree Care of Lockport, Illinois for annual tree and brush maintenance. I so move.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
All right, number 3, we want to award various contracts for the Hidden Oaks Nature Center renovations. Each craft has their own contract, so we will blast through those like we did in committee. Starting with A, award a contract in the amount of $247,741 to Hoppy's Landscaping.
Previous Trainier.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Award a contract in the amount of $287,741. Am I, this just.
Is that twice? Oh, wait, it's just, oh, okay, they're two different amounts. But they're darn close to each other.
Okay. Confusing, yeah, all right, sorry. Let me start over. Award a contract in the amount of $287,741 to Hoppy's Landscaping of Lockport. Yeah, 40,000, he just added 40,000.
Yeah.
Okay. I so move. This is going good.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
I'll make a motion to award the contract in the amount of $142,900 to Lindblad Construction.
Previous Trainier.
All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries.
Award a contract in the amount of $19,400 to Action Fence. I so move.
Previous roll Freeman. Second O'Gala.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Award of contract in the amount of $27,275 to Midwest Wrecking Company. I so move.
Previous Trainier.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Make a motion to award a contract in the amount of $419,000 to DBM Services of Mokina.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
G, award a contract in the amount of $197,700 to Richmond Electric of Woodridge.
Second Freeman. Second O'Gala.
All in favor?
Did you move, Joe?
I'll move.
Okay. thank you.
Sorry.
Sorry, I thought
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
H, award a contract in the amount of $28,250 to Martin Peterson Company, and I so move.
previous roll Freeman.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
I will make a motion to award a contract in the amount of $8,000 to Jensen Plumbing and Heating.
Member Berkowitz, you have a question? I do. Please go
Ralph,
ahead.
why are we using two different plumbing companies? Just wondering why they didn't do both jobs.
That's just the way the bids came in and were awarded. Yeah, low bids.
We had a second on the previous, I believe. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
J, award a contract in the amount of $68,000 to SG Kraus Company of Elk Grove, and I so move.
Second Freeman.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Award a contract in the amount of $44,870 to the Matten Group of Wheeling, Illinois, and I so move.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
I will make a motion to award the contract in the amount of $77,000 to Pinnacle Floor Company.
Second, Trenier.
Second Freeman.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Award of contract in the amount of $12,931 to Nelson Fire Protection, and I will make the motion.
Second Freeman.
Previous Trenier.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Okay. Number 4, award a contract in the amount of $54,582 to WBK Engineering for supplemental construction engineering services for the Rock Run Greenway Trail on Essington Road, and I so move.
Second O'Gala. Previous Will Freeman.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Oh, I'm sorry, Member Turnier, I see you have your hand raised. What's your question?
I seem to recall there was an invertebrate study at committee, and did I miss the description, or did we remove that from the agenda?
No, permission to bid or a request for proposals only goes to
Oh.
committee for.
Oh, okay.
And once it comes back to the board, once we have the bids.
This is sad that my memory is so good or so bad. I'm not sure which way to look at
It's a
it.
dreary morning.
Yeah,
I think
I
everyone's
guess.
a little,
Thank you.
a little tired, maybe. A little calisthenics. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Joe, I'm sorry. Oh, 4 was approved. Okay, great.
Number
Go.
5, award of contract in the amount of $142,828.30 to Exxon Enterprise in Scottsdale, Arizona. And Ralph, I will be there tomorrow if you'd like me to pick them up and save the Forest Preserve some money.
How much is that going to cost you in extra luggage?
Right.
Yeah.
With your
These are for the,
club?
these are for the body worn camera bundle package, and I so move.
Second Freeman.
Freeman was your second. Who, did somebody second Mark's previous role? Sherry did. Okay, all in favor? Any
Aye.
opposed? Motion carries.
And lastly, number 6, approval of task order number 2305 in a not-to-exceed amount of $56,599 to WBK Engineering for the design, permitting, and engineering plans to develop access to Snapper Pond at Goodnow Grove. I so move.
Previous Trenier.
Second Freeman.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
There are 2 reports provided in our packet. If there are no questions on any of the reports, our next meeting date will be Thursday, November 2nd, 2023 at 9 a.m. right here at this building, and that concludes our report.
Great. Thank you, Chair Van Dyne. Did you have a question about the reports? Oh. No, we'll do that at the end when, yeah. Moving on, the Ad Hoc Committee, Chair Dean Schlottman. You're up.
Sorry, yeah, there's nothing to report.
Okay. Thank you. Let's see. Moving on, we do not have a need for executive session today, according to our attorney. Next, we have comments by the public. Do we have any comments by the public today? Any online comments by the public? Any, no public comments. Okay, nope, I just have to ask 3 times, so. Next, comments by the executive director, that would be me. I don't have any comments today. And so moving, oh, you're not the executive, I'm not the executive director. Ralph is the executive director. Jeez. I forgot. It's okay. And I'm trying to drive this bus. Holy moly. Okay, Ralph, it's your turn. Comments by the executive director.
Yeah,
So sorry, you
I
guys.
just have one. In the reports in your operations committee, there's a bunch of events and exhibitions that we have planned for this year, but I wanted to bring your attention to one that we have opening up on Sunday out at 4 Rivers. It's on loan from the Denver Botanic Garden, and it's called I just lost it in my, it's called Golden Opportunities, an exploration of the color yellow. And so in nature. So there's different pieces of artwork that are spread throughout the center. It's free and open to the public. So if you have a chance, we've got it for several weeks. So stop on by.
Anything else? Sorry. Okay. Comments by commissioners. I know that Commissioner Freeman had something to share with us, and so does Jackie.
I wanted to give a big thank you to Lisa. She sent us all invites to even all of next year's events for the Forest Preserve, and I thought that was really neat. I know you always give them to us in an email and a long list, but sometimes those get lost in translation. To actually get the invite and be able to put it in your calendar was very nice. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody's had a chance to look at those invites and like put them on their calendar so they can actually plan for it. Wonderful idea. Thank you.
Commissioner Trenier.
I just wanted to echo Commissioner Freeman. I think I was the one that nagged Ralph about it last week. I just find it helpful to have everything all in one place. I still screw up and miss things, and you know, stuff shows up in Facebook, but not on my calendar, and it just gets overwhelming sometimes. So this was extremely helpful, very much appreciated. I'm very much looking forward to the exhibition on yellow. I've been to Denver's Botanic Garden. I was just there in May. It's fabulous, and just so much to see there. Really, really beautiful. And I was there on a rainy day, but it was still gorgeous. And so I look forward to seeing the color yellow.
And just as one other quick note, that exhibition was funded or brought to us by the Nature Foundation in Will County.
Nature Foundation doing that great work. Any other comments by commissioners today? Okay. Okay, so here's where I say, appointments by the president and comments by the president. Today I have one recommendation to hire a community engagement and partnership coordinator / executive director for the Nature Foundation of Will County. So I need a motion. We need a roll call. And first, Mark has, Member Revis has some questions. Go ahead. And so does Member Ogalla.
Yeah, I was talking to Ralph, side conversation before the meeting started. It kind of just, a couple related issues that have a thread of commonality to them, specifically the fee schedule, then the money we spent at Hidden Oaks today awarding those contracts, and then this specific hire relates into that. But Ralph, maybe you can fill in the gaps where I'm missing, but you mentioned that this individual is going to work to like acquire some or seek out sponsorships from businesses and different entities throughout the county. Is that accurate?
That is correct. So the person has really two responsibilities. One is to the Nature Foundation of Will County, and there we primarily work with individuals and then other not-for-profit foundations. So foundations that are operated by various oil pipeline companies or things of that nature, Commonwealth Edison, NICOR. So they will work with our foundation and provide funding for it. On the flip side of that, we have a lot of events. And so one of the things that we've been missing is garnering sponsorships for an event. Now, a sponsorship is different than a donation to the foundation in that there's a marketing return on that. So when a sponsor, I'll just say gives us $2,500 for the Fun and Food Trucks, it's now Fun and Food Trucks. Their logo is associated with it. Their name is associated with it, as is ours. But you have different kinds of things, and I know you've all seen them before, presenting sponsors, silver, gold, those kinds of things. So that's the side of our business, the Forest Preserve business, that this individual will be responsible for.
Yeah, and I like that. I think that's a great plan. I think we should try and get everything we can out of this position, try and run the Forest Preserve like a business so we can ultimately cut taxes like Steve is talking about. User fees, sponsorship fees, these are the things we need to seek out as a forest preserve to, decrease the tax burden on residents. I hope this hire works out, and if it works, great, maybe even get another one and, double up on effort. So just my 2 cents on the matter.
Thank you, Member Revis. Member Ogala? I saw you raise your hand back there.
I did, I know we have to wave to see. I know.
Sometimes your light on your microphone's behind Member Butler's head.
Move your head.
It's okay, he's fine. I shift. It's okay.
Is this a new position?
It was a position funded in 2022, but
Okay.
we were unable to fill it last year.
So we're looking again?
Yeah, so what we did was we waited through the end of the year. We advertised again this,
I get it.
this past July, and we were able to make this hire.
I think it's an interesting job. I'm surprised we haven't found anyone. I hope we do.
We have, this is us.
Oh, we have.
Yeah,
We're
so
hiring.
this is,
We-
yeah.
Oh, you found somebody.
They have interviewed and found someone. So this
Okay.
person will also replace some of Cindy Harn's roles in the Nature Foundation. Some of you know Cindy. She retired a while back.
Cindy retired in
Cindy
2015.
retired, and the Nature Foundation is her new career. But maybe she'd like to retire again a little bit. So this will be, having a more of a salaried person in that position to
Correct.
do that. Member Berkowitz.
Thank you. I'd like to comment to everyone about all of the efforts and the work that everyone puts into it. Being on the Nature Foundation board, it's an incredible opportunity and a big responsibility. Their events that they conduct are simply incredible. Hundreds of families show up. It'll be grandparents with the grandkids, and they just fill up those parks. The community absolutely loves these events. I'm just so impressed by it, especially to see people getting out in nature and doing healthy things and building those bonds with their children. So I am very impressed and very happy to see how well this program functions and what they do for the community. So this is sorely needed. I know that there is a need, and it will create so much return for us in the end, not only for our residents, but for, I believe, our revenues. So I'm glad to see you finally found a candidate, and she sounds excellent. And I don't know how you got her from the Conservation Foundation, but it's their loss. So thank you.
Thanks, Member Berkowitz, and thanks for going to all those events. I see you out there when I stop by, too. Any other? Okay, great. So, we need a roll call vote on this. I apologize. We didn't get quite that far yet. So if we could have a roll call. Thank you. Okay. Everyone pay attention.
All right. Dean Schlotman. Van Dyne. Ogala. Pretzel. Butler. Newquist. Balich. Richmond. Parker. Williams. Diaz. Winfrey. Coleman. Logan. Freeman. Revis. Mitchell, yes. Ortiz. Berkowitz. Costa. Trainier. President Mueller.
Yes.
19.
Motion passes. This is such an exciting day, you guys. Yeah, this is, yes. It's such an exciting day with this job getting filled, this position. We have 17? 17 in affirmative. 19 in the affirmative. Motion passes. Okay. Next, presentation of awards. Do we have any awards to present today? I would like to award all of you for making it through this with us and staying on the bus. Next, I need a motion to adjourn. All in favor? Any opposed? We stand adjourned until next month. Raquel, we will get them there.